Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to UFC London, the live stream. We are streaming live for UFC London, UFC Fight Night 147, and this card looks really good. I know that UFCs from London in the past haven't been the most exciting, but this card actually looks very impressive. There's some really interesting contests on here. There's some really close contests, and it's a card that I'm personally very looking forward to. Of course, I am based in the UK, so I am gonna be biased, but there's some great matches all the same. And of course, our main event, Till, taking on Masvidal. Masvidal's actually been out of action for a little while, but don't expect any ring rust or anything like that. This should be a great contest. I'm fairly confident that Till is going to come out on top. I'm hoping. I'm confident and I'm hoping. But as I said, you know, the whole card looks absolutely awesome. Hello to everyone that is in the chat. Thank you so much for dropping by. We're just seeing shots of London right now. The O2 Arena, Regent Street, and a few other landmarks. I don't think we'll see Big Ben. I think Big Ben's covered up at the moment. They're doing a bit of refurbishment work on it, so no shots of Big Ben. But there we've got Till versus Masvidal. And as we said, what a main event that is going to be. But this whole card is stacked. I think we might be starting with Marshman versus John Phillips first. And this one is close. I really think this one is close. I think Marshman is the favourite going into this. But there's something about Phillips and his striking style. I'm just leaning that way. I'm leaning towards John Phillips here. And he hasn't looked brilliant since he's been in the UFC. So I could get this one wrong, but I'm leaning towards Phillips with this one just because of his striking style. And I just feel like Marshman might get caught. Yes, let's wait and see. I don't even know if that is the next match that's coming up. We're just waiting to find out. They're just ringside with the commentators. Let me know in the chat as well, who do you think is going to win that main event? Who do you think is going to win out of Till and Masvidal? Days, is it on BT Sport? It is on BT Sport. Hello, the YouTube club. Hope you are well. This is going to be a very different live stream to the WWE live streams that we do. This one is going to be a bit more focused on the action because there's going to be a lot going on. The thing with the UFC is blink and you miss it kind of stuff. Like, fights can be over in seconds, so we can't afford to be distracted with anything else. They're just showing us the welterweight rankings. Darren Till, third in the rankings. Obviously coming off the back of that big loss to Woodley. That is make or break. If you pick up a loss like that, it can either really send you in the wrong direction or you can bounce back. And Till is so focused. I think he's going to bounce back. I really think he's going to bounce back. He is the bigger guy tonight as well, so I think he's going in as favourite. I haven't seen the odds, to be honest. I think his favourite. He's bigger, he's stronger. He should do the job here. He should do the job. Hello, Jamie McKay. Hello, Will O'Neill 100. Shout out to Blue Blood Hound 1. OG Little Killers. I love that name. OG Little Killers. How you doing? As you said, this is different to a WWE stream. We are very focused on the action that's going to be taking place on UFC London tonight. I did say I'm just going to send this tweet out to let people know that we are live. UFC London, live stream, live reaction. Till versus Masvidal. This is a very weird time to be streaming as well. Normally these events don't start till like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning here in the UK. It's currently like 8 o'clock in the evening. It's a crazy time for us here. It's lovely. It's like I might get to bed at a proper time. So yeah, very different, but very welcome as well. And they're just showing us, is that Leon Edwards? Yeah, they're just showing us a bit of build for some of the other fights tonight. If you've got any predictions for any of the fights, let me know in the chat. I want to know what you guys think. Who do you think is picking up some of the victories tonight? As we said, very exciting card. A card that features Gunnar Nelson as well. Love Gunnar Nelson. I'm not sure. I've gone with him, but I'm not sure if he is going to pick up the victory. I feel like he's going to edge it, but I don't want him to. I don't want him to. But let me know what you think. Deacon Collins, hello, my friend. Will O'Neill 100, thank you very much for the support. Imtiaz, hello. Thank you for joining us. As we said, we're just building up towards our first fight, but we still don't know what that is. I think it could be Marshman versus Phillips. No worries, Imtiaz. Thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Meme Patrol says John Phillips will win. Meme Patrol says Heydays. Warren Moore says John Phillips will win. Yes, I'm with you on this. I feel like the odds-on favourite is Marshman. The new unified rules of MMA have been adopted for this event. Limited use of replay is in effect. Oh, okay. Right, we are going down. I think we are going to our first. Yes, John Phillips. It is going to be Marshman versus Phillips first. So Phillips, 16 first round finishes, 8 within the first minute, finished 21 wins, 19 of those coming by knockout. He is the former BAMMA middleweight champion, and I think he's going to edge this, but I don't think he's stepping in as favourite. Right, let's have a look. So, Marshman. Yeah, he hasn't been impressive. Phillips hasn't been impressive so far. Commentators just saying that, but he's got an opportunity tonight to turn that round as Marshman makes his way down to the octagon. What's the tail of the tape here? Tail of the tape for this. I can tell you that Phillips has got a 2-inch reach advantage and leg reach advantage of 3 inches. Both guys weighing exactly the same. Marshman just a little bit taller. Both guys from the UK. I believe both guys are Welsh, actually. Yeah, neither guy got the best of records. But Phillips is in the octagon. Marshman is on the outside. Hello, Mr. Wrestling Figs. Hope you are well. Jack Swagger is in MMA. That is correct. And he won as well. Picked up a victory in his first fight. R-Truth walked him down. I think was actually doing his entrance music as he was coming down to the ring. It was crazy. But yeah, picked up a victory. So great start for Jack Swagger. Who obviously doesn't fight under that name. What name does he fight under? Is it Hager? I think it's Hager he fights under the name. Right, Jack Marshman, former BAMMA, CWFC middleweight champion, 10 first-round finishes. This could be a bit of a war here, guys. This could be very, very interesting. Both of these are strikers. Marshman, very well-rounded. And if Marshman can take Phillips down, he will win this. Marshman's got a better ground game than what Phillips does. But I just think that if they stay on their feet, I think Phillips could catch Marshman here. So, again, get your predictions in. Future Marine saying Hager. Is it Hager? Not sure how to pronounce it. Warren Moore says, can you tell me how you set your stream up? Just through OBS, dude. Just make a background and then chuck your webcam on top. Run it through OBS. Stream it through YouTube. I think there's loads of videos all about OBS. You should be able to find that information on YouTube. Right, here we go. Yes, John Phillips is from Swansea and is the underdog. He is plus 115, according to the Vegas odds. Do you know what? Rarely do I ever bet, but I really wish I'd put some money on this. Not a lot. I wouldn't go crazy. You know, I'd have put a cheeky £10-20 down on this. And I would have gone with Phillips. So, Jack Marshman fighting out of South Wales. He is the favourite here, minus 135. I'm very excited for this. I am very excited for this. I think this is quite close. Marshman, the favourite. Future Marine says, Till wins tonight, but loses to Ask. Ooh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Because if Leon Edwards wins, fully expecting him to call out Till or Masvidal. So it's quite an interesting division at the moment. But anyway, let's focus on this because we are underway. We are into the first round and this could end soon. He could just... Well, either guy could catch either guy. Both of these are strikers. That's why they're being quite cagey at the start of this. We're 30 seconds in. No shots have landed yet. You can see that it's just flipped over to the matchup stats. Let's scroll down. We've so far nearly gone a minute with no strikes at all. We are 50 seconds in. And Marshman is on the outside. Phillips is occupying the middle of the octagon. And still... Oh, there we go! Fires in a massive left from Phillips and Marshman backed up against the cage. That was nice. That was a nice left from Phillips. So far, one strike, and it was a good one. Marshman backed up against the octagon. He will have felt that. He looks all right, but he would have felt that. So they're in the clinch at the moment. Phillips firing in a couple of shots now as they're up against that cage. This is all Phillips at the moment. This is quite clever, I was going to say, from Marshman. Just trying to tie it up. I don't think Marshman's going to want to throw fists with Phillips. I'm not sure Phillips is going to give him. You could see right there Marshman going for the takedown. Marshman trying for the leg there. Looking for a single leg takedown, but no joy. 2 minutes into this first round. And I would say it's all Phillips so far. That's certainly showing itself, although big shots from Marshman. Marshman with some nice combos. Getting through as well. Smile on the face of Phillips. He's got to be careful of that. He needs to keep his defense up there. Just seemed a little bit too easy for Marshman, going straight down the center. Looking for a kick as well. Oh, charging in. Nice strike from Phillips. This has been a fascinating, very slow start to this. 50-odd seconds till anyone threw anything. Oh, he catches him! Phillips! Bang! Catches him! Absolutely stunning, but he gets back up. Marshman back up. Big strike from Phillips. Look at that. I knew I should have put money on this. I knew I should have put money on it. It is all Phillips right now. Not sure what Phillips's cardio is going to be like. Oh, Marshman firing back. I'm telling you, Phillips does not have the best defense here. He's got the power. He could put Marshman away, but he's got to be so careful. He's got to be so careful. Really interesting fight. This could go either way. Throw the form out the window. The betting odds out the window. Some nice kicks coming in now from Phillips. Marshman still in this. Don't make any mistake. Neither guy in trouble right now. Both standing. Both looking all right. I would say this is a Phillips round, though. Fascinating stuff. Really, really fascinating stuff. We're into the final minute of this contest. Not much being thrown at the moment. Couple of jabs from Phillips. Nothing landing. Head kick from Marshman, but Phillips getting the block up. Very comfortable. I'm not sure. These two might want to just see this round out with 40-odd seconds to go. I think Phillips going to be quite happy with his work. Marshman, not as happy. I think he's losing this round. Ooh, nice kick. There we go. Some nice combos from Phillips. Phillips occupying the middle of the octagon. Marshman constantly in retreat. Constantly moving round. Phillips is taking the fight to Marshman. Oof, nice kick from Marshman, though. As we said, he's not rocked or anything. Couple of jabs coming in. Nice flurry from Phillips. Down to the final part. And there we go. That's the round. Wow. That was great. That was so good. Honestly, first 50-odd seconds there, no one did anything. I think they knew how dangerous each other was. And then, yeah, they started to throw. I think it was a left from Phillips that really backed Marshman up against the cage. He went in for the clinch. And really, Marshman needs to look for takedowns, but he can't get close enough for a takedown. Phillips, he's being quite brutal with his fists at the moment, landing. I mean, you can see right there, total strikes thrown, 16. Significant strikes out of those 16. 13. Neither guy with a takedown. Marshman just can't get close. That was a Phillips round. Knew I should have put money on Phillips. I knew I should have put money on Phillips. So you got to go with your gut sometimes, haven't you? You just got to go with your gut. I'm good. Fuzzy Army HD Gaming. Thank you so much for stopping by. Warren Moore saying Marshman should end Phillips. Harshpatai, Andy will appreciate that. These bums need to learn how to fight. Yeah, both of these guys aren't the greatest fighters. Their records show that. But this contest, really interesting. I'm not sure it's going to go Marshman's way. But honestly, I'm not sure what Phillips' cardio's like. As soon as we get further into this fight, is Phillips going to be able to hang with Marshman? Marshman might start pulling ahead the further this goes into the contest. So round 2 is going to be even more fascinating as we see how this fight plays out. Wow, connecting with a left there from Phillips. We are 50-odd seconds into this second round. Marshman, very similar to what we saw in the first. Marshman backing away, firing off a couple of jabs. A kick from Phillips. What is Marshman's trying to find a way in? Kick, but nothing connecting. Marshman's corner, according to the commentators, quite happy with how things are going so far. I'm not sure what fight they're watching, but clearly it is not the same fight as me, because I would not be happy with how this was going if I was in Marshman's corner. And this second round is a bit of a sleeper. We're a minute and 30 in and very little has landed or connected. So, yeah, not much to tell you at the moment. They're coming to the clinch. Just a couple of jabs, just a couple of strikes. Nothing dangerous. Kick wide of the mark there, doesn't land. What are they looking for here? I feel like the energy has really gone out of this. This second round, a real sleeper, but a nice big left from Phillips. There is the odd shot that is finding its way through. Just a little jab there, but not landing. Where are we on? Yeah, Phillips is well up on strikes and significant strikes at the moment. Halfway into this second round. Oh, Phillips goes down. Phillips went down. It was a kick from Marshman. That was much better from Marshman. I would say Marshman is up in this round now. Phillips, I think, knows it. He's coming forward a little more. He's telling Marshman, come on. Marshman, I think, getting quite a bit of confidence from that. He's kind of standing his ground a little bit more. He's not running away. He's firing in a body shot, a kick to the midsection, dancing around a little bit. That moment turned this round around. Make no mistake, Phillips is still in there. He's still standing his ground, but that was a big kick from Marshman. And Phillips goes down. He's straight back up to his feet. I feel like Phillips is tiring. I feel like Phillips doesn't have the same energy that we saw from him at the start. Marshman just having to find some angles, find some space. He's still a little bit in retreat. It'd be interesting to see what the percentage is with coming forward. Because I can tell you right now, Phillips is all over that. Phillips constantly moving forward. But not doing much with it in this round. Phillips definitely takes the first. It's pretty close in the second, but I feel like Marshman... Oh, he's in retreat mode though. He's really running away. He's giving Phillips a lot of credit here. He doesn't, for whatever reason, he does not want to stand and trade blows. He's firing shots and moving, hitting and moving. Yeah, he's just like trying to get in and dodge away. That's exactly what the commentators are saying as well. Closer round this, much closer round. Who have you got? Let me know in the chat. Who do you think is picking up the points in this one? Blue Blood Hound 1. Thank you very much for the support, my friend. Sean S. Thank you very much. No, Pepsi Pack, you're absolutely right. No ladies on the card. Do you know what? That didn't even dawn on me. No ladies on the card. That's a real shock. Right, let's see if we can hear what they're saying. That was a much closer round. Right, they're saying, be careful of that right hook. They're talking to Marshman, telling him just to be careful of that right hook. He did land with it a few times. You can see, I would say that's a Marshman round. You can see things are a lot closer now down here on the scores. So total strikes, 18 to 24. All of Marshman's strikes have been significant. Most of Phillips have been significant. No takedowns, though. And we are going into the third, and it looked to me like Phillips was tiring. It looked to me like Phillips didn't have as much in the tank. I'm just wondering, is Marshman still going to show Phillips the same amount of respect that he has in the first and the second? Because if Marshman takes the brakes off now, he is gonna put Phillips away. I feel like Marshman's got way more in the tank. What was quite nice was the two of them embracing there just before this third round. I think they were kind of showing respect to each other. Both of these guys, obviously from Wales, there's clearly love between them, respect between them. Maybe Marshman shown a bit too much respect. I would say this is close. I would say this is close on the judges' scorecards at the moment. So this is a vital third round. And what some of this might come down to is the fact that Marshman has always been in retreat during this fight. He's always been on the outside. He's not fired in as many shots. He's not had as many significant shots. He's had some nice moments. But I feel like if I was scoring this, I'd be giving it to Phillips. I'd be giving it to Phillips at the moment. I need to see something from Marshman in order for him to take this fight. Not much. He's not behind by much. Not on my scorecard. But he needs to do something here. Both guys in the middle of the octagon. Again, very little being thrown. They're dancing around a little bit. Just don't want to engage. Marshman clearly has a plan. Clearly does not want to stand throwing shots with Phillips. But he's got a great stance. He's got a decent movement as well. But very little from either guy in regards to shots here. And as we've said, you know, they're not the best fighters. They've both got pretty awful records. But this has just been a very interesting contest. Just seeing them take on each other. I think both guy really, really wants the victory here. Yeah, nice little flurry from Phillips. Not much landing there. He's coming forward. That was a nice body shot. Completely open body from Marshman. No defense at all. I'm not sure there was a great deal of power behind it, but it did get through. Just not enough. Not enough from either guy here. Halfway into this third round. Marshman still on the defense. Let me know who you would give this to. I'm still leaning towards Phillips. I really am. I'm still leaning towards Phillips. Phillips on decision at the moment. Marshman has got to do something. He's standing his ground a little better, firing in a couple of shots. Oh yeah, he does not want to get caught with those counters. He is a great counter puncher, Phillips. Nice jab, left jab connects there from Marshman. Sparred with Gunny a couple of weeks ago. He is in the best shape of his life. Don't underestimate him. Jabbing forward. Some nice shots there by Phillips. Stepping forward again. We've got a minute, just over a minute left on the clock. Marshman is backed up here. Phillips has got, someone's got to do something. Marshman is just running away. Tag on the side of the head by Phillips. Kick from Marshman, and again. Just no one is landing with anything. This third round's been very poor. I'm leaning towards Phillips. I'm going with Phillips on this. Marshman has just shown nothing. They're starting to throw a little bit more now, but there's only 20 odd seconds left. It's going to have to take something pretty special for Marshman to get this now. Where are we? 34-31. Marshman is pulling ahead when it comes to significant strikes. I mean, Phillips is saying, come on. That was a bit, honestly, that was a mess. The first round was really good, but the second and the third, I mean, they're clearly good friends. There's clearly a lot of respect between them, but man, you were just waiting for it to go off. You were just waiting for that fight to explode into life, and it just never did. You had Marshman on the outside just throwing in the odd shot, landing with a few things. You had Phillips kind of standing his ground in the centre, chasing after Marshman, and for me, that's what this is going to come down to. Marshman always on the back foot. Phillips constantly moving forward, constantly taking the fight to Marshman. I'm going with Phillips. Now it looks like you have Marshman outscoring him. Look, I'm going with Phillips. I'm sticking with Phillips. I don't think there was much in those strikes. It was very even. Really not a great deal in it. And I honestly think the fact that Marshman was on the back foot for the majority of that fight means that you've got to go Phillips. This is going to be a very, very interesting decision. Very interesting. Let's hear what they say. Here we go. Split. There we go. Boos raining down. People not happy. Marshman wins by split decision, 29-28, and I have got no idea how Marshman won that fight. No idea. There's boos from the crowd. 29-28. Split decision. Wow. I think he was robbed. Boos. They're still booing. Right, let's update the bottom. I predicted Phillips. It's gone to Marshman. I'm glad I didn't put money down. I knew I shouldn't have betted. I knew I was right to avoid betting. There we go. Wow. Shout out to Deacon Collins. I'm really surprised at that. I really feel like Phillips was robbed. Really feel like Phillips was robbed. We're seeing Claudio Silva backstage as well. Let me know, guys, what did you think of that first fight? Marshman outstruck him massively in the third. Richard, it's a really good point. Really good point. He did outstrike him in the third. But honestly, watching it, there just wasn't much in it. And he was always on the back foot. None of his strikes did any damage. They didn't rock Phillips. Nothing was really getting through. I did have it 1-1. I don't know. What do you give it to? Personally, I thought Phillips was taking the fight to Marshman. So I went with Phillips for that reason. I suppose because he did outstrike him in the third. The judges have gone with Marshman. So, yeah, okay. I get your point, dude. I get your point. Warren Moore saying it was amazing. Khalib, I am a fan of Gunnar Nelson. I hope he wins. Okay. I've got him down as winning. I don't want him to win. I am a fan of him, but I don't want him to win. Darren Till is in the house. Of course, he is the main event. They're just showing him walking into the arena. Great MMA record, but of course, coming off that defeat to Woodley. So focused, though. Super focused. And Masvidal. Not the greatest record, Masvidal. I mean, of course, bags of experience. Bags of experience. Very, very dangerous. But I think Till is going to have too much. If Till wins, he better call out one of the Diaz brothers. That would be a smart move. That would be a smart move. Darren Till ranked 3rd in the welterweight division. Masvidal ranked 11th. Who's Silva's next? Oh, Roberts versus Silva is next. Here we go. This is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough. Silva hasn't lost in over a decade. Right. Unbeaten in 11 years. Silva versus Roberts. Right. Get your predictions in for this one then. Silva versus Roberts. Who do you think is picking up the victory here? This is going to be tough. I'm going for Roberts with this one. This is going to be a tough fight. So let me jot down and go through my notes. Silva, very dangerous. Silva is an absolute animal. The thing with Silva is he is just always ready. He is always prepared. He's got a very, very good fighting mind, fighting brain. He just always seems to know what's coming. Obviously does his research, but he's just an animal. He's an animal in that octagon. And as we said, undefeated for a long, long time. The thing is with Roberts, though, he's actually a better striker. And I don't know who's got the better cardio. If this goes into like the final rounds, the second and the third, or deep into the second and into the third, this could be a very even contest. Roberts is going in taller. He's got 3 inches on his reach. Both guys have got the same leg reach. Both guys weigh in the same. It's in the UK. Roberts is from the UK. I'm going with Roberts. I'm going with Roberts, but I feel like Roberts is the underdog. But I'm going with Roberts. Let me know what you think. I really want to know what people think. Crazy Horse says the taller guy wins. Well, that would be Roberts. Roberts is the taller here. Diane Briggs saying this could be fight of the night. It absolutely could. We said the first fight would be close, and it absolutely was. Marshman was favourite. I'm still not sure if they got that decision right in the first. I don't want to keep banging on about it, but that first fight, I really thought Phillips had got it. This one, I think, is going to be the same. I think this one is going to be very, very close. This is Danny Roberts' hometown. This is where he's from. He is a hometown boy. He is a London boy. Does that play any part in this? Does that give him any advantage? I don't know. I don't know. Any little advantage will do here. This is going to be a hell of a fight. A hell of a fight. Silva, goodbye. Streak ends. BJJ wins. Sub to wine. There's no giveaways on the UFC streams, dude. It would be a little bit weird to give away WWE items on a UFC stream. Thank you very much, Owen. Really appreciate the support. I see it being a boring wrestling match with Silva coming out on top. Love it. That could totally happen, dude. Danny Roberts has got back-to-back wins, 5 first-round finishes, 12 of his 16 wins, 7 by knockout, 5 by submission. I'm going Roberts. I'm cheering for Roberts. I want Roberts to do this, but it is going to be closer than close. Right. Roberts stepping in. Silva is already in there as well. This should be good. Silva, 5 years older. Will that play any part when it comes to cardio? Roberts, the younger guy. We're just going over to the intros. This is going to be good. Silva is the favourite. He's minus 145, so heavy favourite here for Silva. Silva will win 3rd round knockout by Roberts. Interesting. Hello, Mr. Rice Cake. Hope you are well, my friend. Uh, 1-2-5 underdog. Roberts. Okay, they're just doing the intros. Let's see how this plays out. Okay, they're getting ready. Okay, guys. Kick from Silva. Roberts is on the outside here. Silva is taking this to Roberts. Silva's come out. Both guys trading a couple of shots. Oof, nice. Silva looking for that takedown. Only one strike has been landed. Significant strike. That's come from Silva. Both in the middle of the octagon. It's a nice explosive 30-odd seconds. It's settled down a little bit now. Silva, though, definitely taking it to Roberts. Roberts has got to be so careful. And he knows it as well. He's just looking for an opening. Throwing in a couple of jabs, but nothing really landing at the moment. Went for a headshot, but doesn't connect. Come on, Roberts. Oof, that was a nice leg kick there by Silva. Roberts is looking to throw fists. They're in the clench. They go down. Silva is on top of Roberts. And he's firing in a couple of shots to the side of the body. Roberts is okay here. He's got a clinch on. Yeah, I mean, this isn't where Roberts wants to be. But he's okay. He's got a decent defense here. Silva is on top of Roberts. But Roberts is doing all right. He's constantly looking. I don't know if he's going for an armbar. Yeah, I mean, Silva is all over Roberts here. I'm just watching as they jockey for position. I don't feel like Roberts is in a great deal of trouble right now. Silva, though, doing a great job. Firing in a couple of elbows to the side of the head and then throws a knee in. Yeah, he's got to be so careful in this position. I mean, Roberts is in a very dangerous position. I don't know how he's going to get out of this. And he's still got 1:40 to survive. Silva all over Roberts at the moment. Thank you very much to Lazy Trike. Really appreciate the support. Hello, Jord95 Wrestling. We're just watching this absolutely fascinating contest here. Nasty headshot getting thrown in by Silva. You can see the amount of damage that Silva is doing here. You can see it, the total strikes 19, significant strikes 10. This is easily a Silva round. Went wrong for Roberts as soon as he got taken down. He's got an arm triangle locked in. Silva is in trouble now, Roberts. He's got 20 odd seconds to try and survive this. Oh, he's managed to get his arm free. He really needed that. Roberts really needed that. Roberts is free, and now he's firing down some shots of his own. He really needs to do some damage here. He's got a little opportunity. Oh, big strike. Big strike from Roberts to close out round one. That is easily a Silva round, but Roberts at least got back a little bit of pride. At least showed that he is not out of this fight. Look, they're saying to Roberts, look how tired Silva is. They're pointing over to Silva, saying, look how tired he is. And Roberts actually does have a look over. I think Roberts might come out all guns blazing here, because he will not want to get caught and get taken down again. That was not great for him. Fascinating. Fascinating. Diane Briggs, thank you very much. George Evans, shout out to you. Owen Ashworth saying Silva is very strong. Absolutely. And he definitely took that first round. We said this would be close. And it is definitely playing out that way. Right, here we go. Silva in the middle of the octagon. Doesn't look that tired to me. Big strike from Roberts. Big right hand from Roberts. That definitely rocks Silva. That definitely rocks Silva. Silva looking for a takedown. And he gets it. He gets it. Roberts up against the cage. Silva managing to take him down, and Roberts really needed to do a better job there. Roberts landing a massive strike, a massive shot. Couldn't capitalise. Silva knew that there was some damage done there. Takes down Roberts. And now Silva can control the fight. He's managed to get that early takedown in the second. And this is not where Roberts wants to be. Silva on top of Roberts, firing down some forearms. This is a dangerous, dangerous position. Fascinating stuff, though. Absolutely fascinating stuff. Nice. Roberts has been made to go back because he used the cage to get out of that. There's, I think, a little bit of confusion there, but Roberts used the cage to actually get out of that, and you can't do that. So the referee set them back to where they were. So Roberts still on his back. Silva still on top. Roberts is just trying to find a way out of this, but all the time Silva is firing shots in. He's got to be careful here of the choke, Roberts, because Silva, has he got it? I think he's got the arm triangle again. Once again, Silva has got that arm triangle. It's the same as what we saw. And again, Roberts gets out. That is such great work from Roberts. Roberts is on top of Silva now. He doesn't panic when he's in that arm triangle. He just always seems to find the back door. He just always seems to find a way out. Stunning work. Stunning work from Roberts. Silva is in a fight here. But Silva is well up. Make no mistake about that. He is well up. There's still 2 minutes left of this second round. Both guys back up on their feet. Knew this would be a great fight. Kick comes in from Silva. Strikes coming in from Roberts. You feel like this is where Roberts wants to be. Roberts wants to throw bombs. Silva wants to take this fight down. Silva looking for another takedown, but can't get it. Firing a knee into the midsection. Oh, big shots from Roberts, but another takedown from Silva. Oh, this fight back and forth. Back and forth. Big shots coming in from Roberts. Couldn't see if they were connecting or not. It looked like they were getting through, but it doesn't look like it's picked it up on the stats. They are down at the moment. He's got to be so careful, Roberts. Silva looking for arm triangles, looking for chokes. Shots are raining down on Roberts. I would say Silva is controlling this fight. I mean, Roberts has got a great defense. Ah! There's only 12 seconds left. He's constantly moving, constantly finding ways out. And they're both back up onto their feet, but the damage is done. This is hard, hard work. Hard work. I mean, Roberts has got to be so pleased that he's managed to get out. So pleased that he's managed to escape. Damn days. Somebody's going to get their butt whipped. Who have y'all got? Till or Masvidal? I've got Till. Till by a mile. I've gone with Roberts on this. But Silva definitely is the man dominating this fight at the moment. Owen saying, come on, Silva. BJK13, thank you so much for stopping by. It's been a fantastic fight so far. Absolutely fascinating. The commentators are saying just keep an eye on the ankle of Silva. They seem to think that some damage has been done there. Ooh, big shots from Roberts! Big shots from Roberts! Silva goes down. Roberts is on top, firing in forearms. And he's cut him open. Silva is busted open. There's blood coming down the side of the face of Silva. Is he tasting blood? Is he tasting defeat? There's still a good 4 minutes left in this third round. Look at this, Roberts on top of Silva, driving his forearm into the side of the face. Blood everywhere on Silva's face. He's got an absolute crimson mask. Roberts on top of Silva, just firing shots in. He just needs to target the head. Silva, though, has got a decent defense up at the moment. Oh, and now he's grabbing the leg. He's looking for a knee bar by the looks of it. You can never, ever count Silva out here. If it's down on the ground, Silva's always got a chance. But that is a lot of blood that he is losing now. Roberts on top. He's going to want to throw some bombs where he can. Silva is hurt. This is absolutely fascinating. Absolutely brilliant. Another forearm coming in from Roberts. Silva on his back. Roberts on top. Few body shots coming in from Roberts. Okay, there's an armbar attempt by Silva. There was a slight mistake made by Roberts there. I think he's okay. He's still managing to drive that elbow. I think he's going to look to pick him up and slam him down. Look at this. A verbal tap. Verbal tap. Silva's got the victory. The stoppage has come from nowhere. The stoppage has come from nowhere. Roberts doesn't seem to know. Roberts isn't happy. Roberts is saying no. Roberts is absolutely gutted. Referee, I tell you what, there's controversy here because I don't think Roberts is not under any impression that he gave up. Silva's corner are treating that cut just above his eye. Real drama here because that stoppage, it came out of nowhere. There was no tap. I mean, Danny Roberts gets caught with an armbar. Just trying to hear. See, what was crazy was Roberts actually picks up Silva. Wow, this is absolutely stunning scenes. Roberts picks up Silva, slams him down. Seconds later, the ref calls it in favor of Silva. Real drama here. Real drama because they've just played a replay and cannot hear Roberts saying anything. This is crazy. This is crazy. I really thought Roberts was going to win that, and even though he was definitely down in the fight, he was well up in the third. That third round was all Roberts. He just got caught for a second in an armbar, but looked like he'd found a way out. Looked like he was picking up Silva and was trying to find a way out. We need to go back. I hope we hear from Roberts. I'm not sure we will. Fascinating stuff. Absolutely fascinating stuff again. That fight was so much better than the Marshman fight. So Silva picks up the victory there. I am really not doing well with my predictions tonight at all. This is why I don't bet. If I was to bet, I would bet against myself. Here we go. Look, Roberts absolutely devastated. Verbal tap out. Boos raining down. Silva saying that he was amazed that Roberts was able to escape, but wow. Could Roberts have been disqualified for some reason? I don't think so. That's not, no, it's verbal tap out. That's the decision. Silva reckons he heard something. I really want to hear from Roberts. Look, he slams him down. Roberts slams Silva down. I don't know where he's got it from. I don't know where he got it from. Till will KO Masvidal inside the third round. Fair play. Silva asking London to show him some respect. Says that he lived there for 12 years. Wow. Masvidal is not getting knocked out. Silva probably said it himself and the ref thought it was Roberts. Do you know what? I don't know what's gone down there. Some real controversy. Real controversy. Roberts is absolutely, I mean, like, I would say livid, but he's more emotional. He's devastated. Devastated is the word. He had just managed to bust open Silva. He got caught in an armbar, but managed to power his way out of it. And it is seconds after he seemed to be in an all right position. The ref calls it off. Here we go. We are going to hear from Roberts. Wow, okay. He's gutted. He's disappointed in himself. Wow, okay, this is incredible because he's saying that he might have grunted, he might have made noise, but it wasn't finished. When the ref called it, he was out of the armbar. So he's saying that he wasn't finished, he wasn't done, he might have made noise, but it wasn't an indication that it was over. He seems very disappointed in himself, though. Disappointed, he said his son was out in the crowd. So, wow, fascinating stuff. Fascinating stuff. Gutted for Roberts there. He says he's going to come back stronger. They're just showing us UFC 236. Of course, we're still quite away from that. That is like mid-April. They're just showing us the prelims. Not sure what the next fight is. When is Till? Till won't be for a little while yet. He is the main event. We've only had 2 fights so far. The first one was a bit of a sleeper. Second one was fascinating. Roberts against Silva. Absolutely fascinating. Both of these have been questionable decisions. Marshman winning with decision, and I'm not too sure if it was the right decision. There was boos from the crowd, and then a ref stoppage, and I'm not sure that that fight should have been stopped. Jim Gore, hello my friend, hope you are well. Jim Gore saying the ref clearly made a bad decision. That's certainly how it looks. Although what I thought was very interesting was that Roberts didn't really come out and say that. Roberts didn't really, put a lot of blame on the ref. He said he was more disappointed with himself. Says that he felt that he'd let people down. So it really feels like Roberts felt that he maybe should have put that fight away earlier. Maybe felt he already had opportunity to do that. Is it Nathaniel Wood next? I'm not sure who we've got coming next. I think it is. Coming up next. Wow, absolutely fascinating. Those first couple of fights, no clear-cut winners. No clear-cut winners. Silva winning by a bad call. And honestly, I'm not sure Marshman should have won that first. I know we keep repeating it, but I can see that people are joining us all the time. It's a fascinating card so far. Normally, these fight nights in London don't have the best cards, but this has been a good one. As we can see, shots of Buckingham Palace. I wonder if the Queen is watching. I wonder if the Queen has got BT Sport and she's sat at home watching the action play out from the O2 Arena. Quinonez against Wood is our next fight. Days, do you think it's the end of the Shield? I'm not sure. I don't think Dean Ambrose is leaving WWE. But we might not see the Shield for a while. But I'm sure you will see them again. Nathaniel Wood against Quinonez. I think Nathaniel Wood could come out on top here. I keep going for the British guys, the UK guys, but he had a bulldog choke. Watch jiu-jitsu artists talk about that fight. They will tell you how tight the bulldog choke was. Ben would have put him to sleep 4 more times in the next 1 minute 45. Robbie was done. He would take Robbie down whenever he wanted to do the same. Ben is going to win the fight. Right, let's move on to this next contest, shall we? Nathaniel Wood up next. Quinonez is a little bit taller. He's got a little bit more on the leg reach, but really not much. There's only like half an inch in it. He certainly looks ready for this. Quinonez. This is Nathaniel's hometown, though. Again, that's not going to be an easy fight. Good stream, very enjoyable. Thanks a lot for the support, dude. Really appreciate it. It's just really interesting stuff tonight. Really, really interesting stuff. And obviously, we've still got our main events to come. Longest active win streak in the Bantam division with 4. Third highest striking defense amongst the active bantamweights. Has got the third highest takedown accuracy amongst the active bantamweights as well. Quinonez is inside the octagon. We're waiting for Nathaniel Wood. Here he comes. Local boy, big cheers from the crowd. He's from South London. They call him the Prospect. Just pacing back and forth. He's lucky they didn't stop the fight after he got slammed on his head and then pounded on. Good fight night for UK boxing. Spence versus Garcia is free on Channel 4. Oh, yeah. That fight is on tonight, isn't it? Nathaniel, the Prospect, Wood. I've gone for Wood here. BT Sports in UK. Yes, that is what I am watching it on. BT Sport 1. Big win here for Wood. Will put him in a great position in the division. Okay, Nathaniel Wood. Former Cage Warriors bantamweight champion. He is on a 7-fight win streak. Has finished 13 of his 15 wins, 9 by knockout. Huge cheer for Nathaniel Wood. No surprise there. Local boy steps into the octagon. Tail of the tape, we have already broken that down. Quinonez is a little bit older. Both guys the same weight. Quinonez, a couple of inches taller. Both guys with the same reach. Bruce Buffer doing the announcing honours as we enter into our third fight. I need to just update that at the top, don't I? I can say that Quinonez is big underdog here. Big underdog. Plus 240. Quinonez versus Wood. And we are into the first round. He got lucky. His undefeated streak will end soon. BT stands for bad TV. I've got Wood in this. I think the UK crowd really need something to cheer them up after that last fight. Here we go. Can Wood put Quinonez away? He's had a lot of knockdowns. Quinonez falls down at the start of the first. Wood coming forward. Couple of jabs. Couple of strikes. Nathaniel Wood missing with a leg kick there. Moving backwards. Oh, nice. Connects with that strike. A kick from Wood. Quinonez was looking for a takedown, but Wood has grabbed him in return. He's up against the cage, Wood, here. Yeah, Quinonez closing down the distance. He's in the clinch. He's looking for takedowns. Kind of gets takedown, but Nathaniel straight back up. There we go, though. Quinonez on top of Nathaniel Wood. Okay, Quinonez on top of Wood. Wood has got a decent defense here, though. Nice, there we go. Reversing it over. They're in the clinch, both guys up to their feet. That was great work from Wood. Great work. Wasn't in any real trouble. Both guys up on their feet, and this is exactly where Wood wants to be. Quinonez isn't going to want to trade blows with Nathaniel Wood. Wood lunging forward with a big strike. Doesn't really connect with anything. Leg strike from Quinonez. There's not a great deal of intensity in this. Wood isn't charging forward like he was in the early part of this round. Coming in with a couple of kicks. Halfway into this first round, swing and a miss. Quinonez just up on total strikes. But again, not much in this. Couple of kicks coming in, but they're swings and misses. Nathaniel Wood should be making more of this. This is exactly what he wants. Fighting at distance, throwing shots. But he's not making Quinonez work. He's stepping forward. There we go. Big strike. Big left hand. Quinonez goes down. Wood on top. He's got an arm. He's got a choke on. Flips him over. It looks like an arm triangle. It's a choke. Quinonez is in trouble here. Rolling over. Great work from Quinonez. Gets out of that. Quinonez going for a couple of kicks, a head kick, but doesn't get through. Wood coming forward. I would say this is a Nathaniel Wood round as we enter the last 50 seconds. Couple of leg kicks. Coming forward again, some nice strikes. Coming forward with a couple of jabs. Nathaniel Wood all over Quinonez. Quinonez on the back foot here. Just firing in some shots. The shots don't seem to be doing a great deal of damage, but we've already seen a couple of times that he can fire in some shots that will rock Quinonez. And he's fighting on the inside as well, Nathaniel Wood. He's fighting in the pocket. Both in the clinch. Down goes Quinonez. And that was a great round for Nathaniel Wood. A great round. Nathaniel Wood definitely up in this. People talking to Wood in his corner saying, really good round. Can't hear what they're saying to Quinonez, but that was a great round for Nathaniel Wood. Anadors, hello my friend. Daniel Cena Jones. I think Nathaniel Wood just needs more of the same. If he can just do that again, then he'll be a very happy boy in front of his hometown crowd. Right, just waiting for this second round. Here we go. We are underway again. Oh, big strike from Wood. Quinonez. It's got horrible balance. He stumbles at the start of this second round, then gets caught with a big right hand which rocks him as well. He's grabbed Nathaniel Wood. The second round was like identical to the start of the first. I didn't know at first if it wasn't a replay. Quinonez slipping at the start of the second, just like he slipped at the start of the first. He's got Nathaniel Wood in a clinch though. Nathaniel Wood firing in a couple of shots to the side of the head. Knees to the legs. What's he looking for here? And they break. Back to the centre of the octagon. Again, this is where Nathaniel Wood wants to be. He just seems to be quite happy to take his time. He doesn't seem to be any rush to put this away. He's found a way through quite a few times. He's landed some big strikes. I think he's just quite comfortable. I think he's just quite happy with what he's thrown and what has got through so far. 45 to 27. You can see he's definitely doing damage here, Nathaniel Wood. He's constantly moving, Quinonez. It's difficult to pin him down. Again, just moving round on the outside. Into the clinch. Quinonez. Knees from Nathaniel Wood. Backing Wood up against that cage. Headshots from Wood. It's in the clinch though. Nice takedown from Wood. Nice trip taking the legs away from Quinonez. And he's got a choke. Oh, he's got a choke. He's got him in the choke. I think Wood's got it underneath. And the ref calls. Nathaniel Wood with the victory. Nathaniel Wood with the choke. Nathaniel Wood jumps on top of the octagon. Wood beats Quinonez by choke. I think it was a rear naked choke. Look at that. Round 2 victory. Round 2 victory for Nathaniel Wood. Caroline is happy about that one. It is a big win for Nathaniel Wood. That's exactly what the commentators are saying. 5th submission win, apparently. Big smile on his face. As you would expect. Crowd absolutely loving that one. Nathaniel Wood getting the choke on Quinonez. He was well up in the fight anyway. But thankfully we get an out-and-out decision. Caroline saying you can always count on Nathaniel to get the win. And that's exactly what he has done here. If you are watching and you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe. Because we stream UFC every week. And of course we will be streaming the big UFC cards that are to come. I think the next one is in the middle of April. But we've got some big fight nights coming up as well. Of course we've got the rest of this fight night also. Till in the main event should win that. Till should pick up the victory there. I need to jump down into the scroll and just put down the fact that Nathaniel Wood, who I did predict to win this, has won it as we go over to the official decision. Two minutes 46. By submission. Hit that and the bell just found you. Love the stream. Thank you very much, dude. Really appreciate it. 2:46, round 2, rear naked choke winner. Nathaniel Wood, 8-fight win streak. Just hearing from him. He says like he just wanted to let his opponent work around him. And he said he wanted to get some knockouts out. Well, that's exactly what he's done there. Nathaniel Wood says he wants to be the best in the world. He's taken a step forward there with that victory. I don't think that's a victory that's going to surprise many people. Obviously, he was heavy favourite coming into this fight. But still, got the job done. And the commentators saying that he lives up to that nickname, the Prospect. Right, what is our next fight? What have we got coming next? Is it Dominick Reyes next? It could be Reyes. I'm guessing it is. Hall of Fame? Is it Bisping? So they're announcing the next inductee into the Hall of Fame. And it is Michael Bisping. How about that? What a massive, massive achievement that is. He is a national treasure. That is absolutely incredible. Bisping is in the UFC Hall of Fame. They're just showing highlights of his career. That is awesome. Zahid, shout out to you, my friend. I tell you what, we need to put that in the ticker below, don't we? That's a big, big announcement. Plus, Bisping is inducted into UFC Hall of Fame. Yeah, they're showing that fight against Rockhold. What a moment. What a moment. This is so deserved. Hall of Fame wrestling reactions, celebrating as well. I know, absolutely huge. What an announcement. I hadn't even seen that rumoured. I hadn't seen that was anywhere. Absolutely brilliant. I'm really, really pleased with that. Michael Bisping goes into the UFC Hall of Fame. Yeah, shout out to Wrestling Reactions. Caroline saying Bisping might be jolly for once. Well, let's see. I'm sure he will definitely have a few words to say. How did Marshman win? It was controversial, dude. It was controversial, but picked it up on decision. It was probably 1 round each. Went into the third. Marshman threw more shots in that third, but was always on the back foot, so really hard to know. It was split. It was a split decision. It was what it was. Boos were raining down, I can tell you that, though. The crowd weren't happy with it. So, yeah, controversy in the first. Controversy, even more controversy in the second. Roberts getting stopped by Silva, apparently by verbal tap out, but Roberts suggesting that he didn't tap out. Goes into the modern wing. Michael Bisping. And there he is as well. Look, they're showing him in the crowd. He's saying thank you. 2019 UFC Hall of Fame inductee, Michael Bisping. Huge. Wow. Michael the Count Bisping. Everyone on their feet. It's a massive announcement. Absolutely huge. I think he just said he had no idea. He's just saying thank you a lot. I don't know if he knew. Wow. There we go. Huge honour. I'm really pleased for him. I'm over the moon for him. Done so much for the sport, but of course so much for us here in the UK as well. First and only British UFC champion. Tough Enough, Ultimate Fighter, Season 3 winner. 20 wins. Over 6 hours in fight time. Second most in UFC history. Over 1,500 significant strikes. Second most in UFC. I never knew that. I never knew he had the second most significant strikes in UFC history. Absolutely incredible. UFC royalty. Great. Absolutely great. Charles saying, I used to hate Bisping, but he won me over. Very cool. Bisping probably didn't know, as he can't keep a secret. True. Well, he's going over, shaking everyone's hand, so... I don't think he did. Brilliant. Really, really pleased for him. Right. We need to carry on. Let's flip over to the next contest. Volkan against Dominick. What have we got here? This is... Okay, Dominick Reyes is taller. He's got better reach and better leg reach as well. I'm going with Reyes on this one. Wrestling Reactions says Bisping is one of my favourites. What's your prediction for the main event, Till? Dude, I've got it spinning down in the ticker below. You can see so far Marshman, Silva and Wood have all been victorious. And Michael Bisping has just been announced as an inductee into the Hall of Fame this year. We're just seeing shots of the London Eye. They're just showing the light heavyweight rankings. Oezdemir is number 6. Reyes, number 8. Yeah, Dominick Reyes could shoot up the rankings here if he picks up the victory, and I think he will. Let me find... thank you very much, Rudy Smart. I appreciate it. Oezdemir, the thing is, Oezdemir has got power. He's going to be dangerous in round 1, but I just question his cardio. If this gets stopped in the first round, then Oezdemir, I think, picks up the victory. But if it starts going into the second, into the third, I fancy Reyes. I really do. I think he's got the cardio advantage. I think he's got the wrestling advantage as well. He's a very technical fighter. He can be a little bit reactive, but he does read fights very well. I'm a big fan of Dominick Reyes, and I just think he's going to have enough here. I know, I can see a lot of people in the chat are disagreeing. They think Volkan's going to get it. Let's see. Let's see. I think we can all agree it's going to be close. In fact, that's what's made this card so fascinating. We've had 3 fights so far. 2 of them going into the third. The second one, well into the second. But yeah, it's been a really close show so far. And this could be another very close fight. Let's see. Let's see. Till is the main event. Till is the main event. And I think Till will pick up the victory. Here comes Dominick Reyes. If Till wins, what is next for him? Well, if Leon Edwards wins, I think he'll call out Till. Or Masvidal. Obviously, Leon Edwards won't know who's going to pick up the victory there. So, not sure what will be next for Till. A Diaz? Volkan making his way down. Do you think John Phillips got robbed? Yes. I thought Phillips had won it on decision. And I was surprised when it came out to Marshman. But the chat was making some good points. Like, Marshman definitely got more shots in that third round. More significant strikes. And it depends what you put more value into. I mean, Marshman got more shots off. But he was always on the back foot. He was always running away. None of those strikes did any damage. Didn't cause Phillips any problems. For me, Phillips was always on the front foot. Was in that third round as much as Marshman. And because he was on the front foot, I gave it to Phillips. It was a split decision. Not an easy one to call. I think it was like 29-28. 2 people went for Marshman, 2 of the judges. 1 judge went 29-28 for Phillips. So, Phillips needed to do more to be sure of that. But yeah, I was surprised. Reyes by TKO. Till won't want to fight Askren. No, he absolutely does not want to fight Askren. Days, did you know that I weigh 161 pounds and I am 5'7"? I didn't know that, no. What time is the Till fight? Hard to say because it all depends how long these fights go for. I can tell you that this event is scheduled to finish in about an hour and 45. So I think it's fair to say that there's a really good chance that Tillman won't start for another hour. So let me just change over the chat at the top, the text at the top. Because we have got Reyes versus Oezdemir. And this is going to be first round. Volkan finished 12 out of 15 wins, 11 by knockout. One of 4 fighters in UFC light heavyweight history with a 2 sub-minute finish. Second highest strike rate amongst the active fighters as well, I believe. This is going to be fascinating. This is going to be fascinating. It's going to be a very, very close fight. I'm going Reyes. Yeah, but both, as the commentators are saying, both of them in their prime. Both of them 29 years old. Reyes, 6'4". Oezdemir, 6'2". See you later, Jamie McKay. Right, I don't know who the favourite is according to the bookies. It is Reyes. Reyes is the favourite according to the Vegas odds. Dominick the Devastator. The fans might make it happen. Well, that's true. Let's see. So, Oezdemir is the underdog here. Reyes coming into this as favourite. I picked Reyes at the start. Okay, here we go then, guys. Both of them coming forward. Reyes is in the white. Oezdemir is in the black. Not much at the moment has been thrown. Let me bring up... There we go. Okay, 30 seconds in and not a great deal. I think this is going to favour Reyes. As I said, I don't think Oezdemir's got the better cardio out of the two of them. So I think this is going to favour Reyes. Reyes is quite happy to sit back as well, actually. Oezdemir stepping forward. Oh, goes down. It was just a slip. Oezdemir goes down. Wasn't really under any pressure from Reyes, though. Oezdemir firing in. Big left hook. Body kick as well, but Reyes is very, very comfortable. Not a great deal landing. Tough round to call at the moment. I feel like Reyes has probably got it. Referee just calling a timeout here. I didn't see why. Okay. Accidental groin strike, I believe. Back underway, 3 minutes 20. Here we go. Oezdemir coming forward a little bit now. Reyes has got to be very careful. Very careful. Because as we said, he's got caught a little bit there. He's on his back. Oezdemir kind of stepping forward a little bit better, firing a few shots into the head. He's got Reyes pinned up against that cage. Oezdemir doing well with firing in some knees as well. Okay, they break apart. Where are we? 5 shots for Reyes, 3 for Oezdemir. Reyes firing in a kick. We're halfway into this round. Slow is better for Volkan. Volkan charging forward. Oezdemir doing a great job here. He's got Reyes in the clinch. Knee to the midsection by Reyes. Firing in a couple of shots. Not much going on here. I feel like Oezdemir needs to take the action to Reyes. There's just been a couple of moments in this first round, but it's been very close. Kind of what we were saying. We thought it was going to be a close contest. And it has definitely been that. Both guys in the middle of the octagon just kind of trading blows. Meme Patrol reckons Reyes TKO. Can you say who the ref is? I can't see who the ref is. Oezdemir stepping forward, firing some shots in. We're into the final 20 seconds here. Head kick, but it was blocked. Both guys just looking for openings, but it's hard to call that one. You can see on the strikes how close it was. Significant strikes. Reyes 13. Oezdemir 12. Just want to see if we can hear what they're saying to them. Use all our tools. That's what they're saying. So, we're just waiting to get underway in the second. Really hard to call that. I honestly don't know who would get that round. Both guys had their moments. They were just saying to Reyes then, you've taken his best. You've taken his best. And honestly, I kind of feel that way as well. I feel like Reyes has got through that first round, has probably taken Oezdemir's best, and I think this is going to favour Reyes the further we go into the fight. Oh! Oezdemir went down, but it was because he was trying for a headshot, lost his balance, slipped a little. Reyes charging forward with a jab, but not really landing with it. Nice kick to the body there from Reyes. Volkan is just kind of trying to move forward a little bit. Swing and a miss by Oezdemir. Again, this has settled down. This is more technical. They're both looking for openings. They have found them, but they're not rushing in. There's no mad flurries or they're just firing in a couple of kicks. Here we go. That was a nice snap left, a nice jab down the centre from Reyes. He's going for a takedown. It looks like Reyes is just trying to change his game plan a little here. Nice kick by Reyes, but Oezdemir grabs the leg. You can see, again, just how close this fight is. Reyes, 21 strikes. Oezdemir, 20. We are halfway through, and it is really tough to call, but I feel like this favours Reyes the longer it goes on. And he is definitely throwing more at the moment. I would say that Oezdemir is the one that's moving forward, though. But Reyes just firing in a couple of left jabs. They're saying that Reyes is bleeding, but we can't get a shot of that. They're saying there's a bit of blood coming down. And they're showing us 14 headshots from Oezdemir, 7 from Reyes. Reyes looking for a takedown there, but not getting it. Oezdemir looking very comfortable. Commentators saying that blood coming out of the nose of Reyes is an unnecessary distraction. Really not a great deal in this. Very, very close. Let me know what you think, guys. Let me know in the chat. Who do you think is winning this at the moment? I feel like it might be Oezdemir. Where are we with strikes? He's not down by much on strikes, but I feel like he has definitely taken the fight to Reyes. Swing and a miss for Reyes there. 30-odd seconds left in this round. They're not really going for it. I think they're quite happy to see this round out. Oezdemir stepping forward with a few jabs, not landing with anything. Looking for a single leg takedown. Drives Reyes against that cage. It's far too late into the round. And that's that. Volkan will get starched by Reyes. Jacob saying, let's go Volkan. It's a really interesting fight. It's definitely close. Very, very close. I'm sticking with Reyes. I think Reyes will do this in the third. I'm just trying to hear what they're saying. Dean Winchester, hello, my friend. Anna Dawes, hello. Really interesting fight card. Really, really interesting fight card if you have just joined us. This is the 4th fight out of 6th. We still got our 2 co-main events to come, including Till against Masvidal, which of course is the big one. I don't know who is up at the moment. If I was to score it, I would go with Oezdemir. Yeah, the commentators are saying that Volkan has had the more quality shots. He goes for a takedown, doesn't quite get it, drives Reyes up against the side of the cage. Reyes is... He's going to have to pull some out here. He definitely needs to win this round, and he needs to win this round convincingly. Can't keep sitting back. He has been getting through Oezdemir's defense. Volkan just firing in some kicks. Seems like he's quite happy fighting from a distance. Few shots coming in. Little combo from Reyes, but couldn't really get much behind it. There's only 3 minutes 30 left in this fight. Need to just change over the text because we are into the third. Oezdemir is in the center of the octagon. Reyes on the outside. 3 minutes left. Reyes needs to do something here. Reyes needs to turn on the charm. Nice couple of shots. He just found a nice little combo left, right on the inside. Didn't really trouble Oezdemir. Oezdemir fires back with a headshot, but it doesn't land. This fight is as close as it looks. Oezdemir looking for a takedown. Reyes looking to reverse it. Oezdemir driving Reyes against that cage. Halfway through this final round. It's so close. But I feel like this is going to Oezdemir at the moment. He's firing in a couple of knees. He's still got Reyes pinned up against that cage. Oezdemir is landing the better shots, but I'm not sure who's winning. I feel like Oezdemir is landing the better shots. I feel like he's on the front foot as well. He's not... I'd love to see the advancing percentage. I want to know who's moving forward more. Because I think that would be close as well. I just feel like Reyes has really got to do something here. Swinging, not connecting, not really getting anything. Reyes is starting to run out of time. Went with a headshot. Some nice jabs coming in. Just over a minute to go. This is close. This could be a split decision if it goes to decision, but I'm honestly giving it to Oezdemir. Shot in the midsection. Oezdemir is in the center of the octagon now. Fires in a nice overhand right. You can see that blood coming out of Reyes. Oezdemir, 27 headshots. Reyes, 18. 27 to 18. He's firing in a couple of jabs. Some big strikes. 12 seconds left. Reyes just doesn't seem to have anything in his locker to put Oezdemir away with. Oezdemir, and that's the end of the fight. I think you've got to give that to Oezdemir. Oezdemir throws his hands up into the air. We're going to get the official decision, and it goes to decision. Wow. Don't forget, if you have just joined us, we've still got the 2 big fights to come. Leon Edwards against Gunnar Nelson. Darren Till against Jorge Masvidal. So we've still got the 2 big fights. That was a fascinating fight. Neither guy could really land any major shots in that. You can see how close it was via the stats. More significant strikes for Reyes, but better strikes for Oezdemir, for Volkan. Ivan Mendez saying Volkan will get the W. How is Volkan's cardio? Do you know what? It was fine. It stood up absolutely fine against Reyes. I really thought Volkan would tire. I really thought Reyes would be able to get through a little bit more, but didn't really go that way. Volkan was still there at the end. How do you prepare to stay up for WrestleMania, especially when watching from the UK? I'm looking forward to it, but it finishes at 5 a.m. and I have to get up for school at 6 a.m. Dude, the only thing you can do is sleep in the day. Try and stay up all night on Friday night and get your body clock changed over in preparation. 29-28 Reyes. 29-28 Volkan. Split. No! Reyes! Boos rained down again? I tell you what, the judges are just not seeing this fight the same way I am. Winner by split decision. Reyes. This has been a night of proper drama. Proper controversy. Wow. That is a big, big win for Dominick Reyes. Big, big win. Dominick Reyes beats Oezdemir via split decision. That's the problem, though. If it goes to decision, it's out of your hands. I don't think he won that. I wanted him to. I predicted he would, but I actually don't think he did. Right. There we go. We've changed the scroll at the bottom. Very cool. He says, if you see me in the street, say hello. I'd love to get a picture with you. He's a really nice guy, but I'm not sure he won that fight. I'm not sure he won that fight. Guy Ritchie is in the crowd. Wow. Askren is there. Ben Askren is there. UFC Fight Night. Is that next? I think that's next week, isn't it? Thompson against Pettis. Blades against Willis. Looks alright. Looks alright. Next week's card looks okay. Gunnar needs this W. It's no secret the judges often don't know exactly what they're looking at. Well, it's true. I think both of the judging decisions have been, should we say, questionable? Very questionable. I called it both times I called it the different way. If you have just joined us, we are now at the co-main event. We've got Leon Edwards against Gunnar Nelson. Coming up next. Let's skip over. There we go. Leon Edwards against Gunnar Nelson. Got robbed. Askren's going to get jumped by Till fans. I had Volkan for 100 quid. Did you? Dude, I'm gutted for you. You literally just got robbed. I really think you just got robbed there. Nelson to win and Till to win. I think that's what I've called it as well. My predictions at the bottom. Shout out to KJ. UK judges are poo, but then so are some of the US ones. Good point. Good point. Some very, very questionable decisions. So, guys, we are moving to Leon Edwards against Gunnar Nelson. Another really, really close fight. We said that last fight would be close. It absolutely was. It's gone the distance. The thing is, Leon Edwards is a great fighter. He is a complete fighter. He's got great body kicks. Doesn't have the best movement when striking. Like, leaves himself wide open. That's the problem with Leon Edwards. Really does leave himself open. Gunnar Nelson has got the experience. He's got the grappling advantage. Might struggle with takedowns. If he does take down Edwards, can he get the submission? That's the question. If he does get Edwards down, can he get the submission? I've gone Gunnar Nelson. Just. I don't want Nelson. I love Nelson. I am a Gunnar Nelson fan. But I want Leon Edwards to win this. My prediction is Nelson, but I'm cheering for Edwards. It's going to be close. Toxic says, mark my words, Nelson submission round 2. I hear you, dude. I hear you. I feel like something similar could happen. I've gone for Nelson. I really want Edwards, though. Adam says, I've got Edwards in the next fight as I think Nelson's stand-up isn't too clever. Really good point. Really good point. 16 out of 17 wins. 12 coming by submission for Gunnar Nelson. Most submissions in welterweight history. Has got the 6th highest takedown accuracy. I think he can take down Edwards. He's excellent when it comes to takedowns, but can he finish the job? Can he finish the job? Can he get a submission? I think he'll get him down, but there's no point getting him down if you can't get the job done. Right, let's flip this over. This is a big fight. This has got a big fight feel as well. Rocky versus Gunny. Leon Edwards versus Gunnar Nelson. Right, let's change the text at the top here. Edwards versus Nelson. Leon Edwards fighting. I don't know if he fights out of Jamaica or fights out of the UK, but I think he fights out of the UK. Second fastest knockout in welterweight history, 8 seconds. 4th longest active win streak in welterweight division with 6. Both guys are in the octagon now. As usual, no idea who the favourite is here. This is our co-main event. Gunnar Nelson, slightly older, slightly smaller as well. A little bit heavier, and he doesn't have the reach. Leon Edwards ranks higher, has got a better reach. He's the younger guy. Oh, man, come on. Come on, Edwards. I really want Edwards to do this. Gunnar Nelson, though, so experienced. Gunnar Nelson is the underdog. He's plus 130. Wow. Okay. I thought it was closer than that. Gunnar Nelson. Get your predictions in then. Fighting out of Birmingham, England. Out of Birmingham, England. The city where my family are from. Come on, Edwards. Okay, so Kevin Sataki is the ref. I think I saw Charles asking for that. Kevin Sataki. Right, here we go then. We are underway. Not much yet. 30 seconds in. Neither guy has thrown anything. You can see the stats. You got one. Nice shot to the body there. Gunnar Nelson has got Edwards up against the cage. I tell you what, this is fiery. He's desperately trying to get Edwards down. Gunnar Nelson has got Edwards down. Edwards kicking out. Gunnar Nelson has got a vice-like grip on Edwards. He just is not letting him go. And don't forget, this is our co-main event. Till is next. Gunnar Nelson has got Edwards pinned up against the cage. This isn't where Edwards wants to be. Yeah, he's up against that cage. He needs to get out of there. He's trying to find a way out. Gunnar Nelson really is using his weight well. Driving Edwards up against that cage. Not letting him out. Firing a shot to the body. Knee to the midsection from Edwards, who reverses. That is epic. Fantastic work from Edwards, who takes down Gunnar Nelson. Edwards is on top of Gunnar Nelson. If he can get his arm underneath, he might be able to get a choke. I don't think he saw that opportunity. It looked like he might be able to get his arm around for a rear naked choke, but I don't think he saw the opening. Gunnar Nelson up to his knees. He's just firing shots in, Edwards. This is good from Edwards. He did really well to reverse that. Clock just being worn down, and it's all Edwards at the moment. Crowd getting behind Gunnar Nelson here. That Viking chant ringing out. Oh, he's trying to get that choke. Edwards keeps trying to get that arm round. This would be amazing if he could get a submission win on Gunnar Nelson. He's got a half Nelson on Gunnar Nelson. He's got a half Nelson and he's firing shots in with his right hand. This has been all Edwards. Edwards controlling this fight. I tell you what though, the crowd making a lot of noise. Those Viking chants ringing out all around the O2. Knees being driven in. Edwards again slamming Nelson down. This has been an Edwards round. Both guys get up to their feet. 20 seconds left. Co-main event. It's only 3 rounds, this one. It's only 3 rounds as Edwards fires a shot in. It's been an absolute pleasure to watch this round. Fascinating stuff. But I think the stats show it all. 24 shots from Leon Edwards. 18 significant strikes. Gunnar Nelson actually controlled the start of that round. It was that reversal from Leon Edwards changed that round. Don't entertain his game. That's what they're saying. We're going into round 2. Here we go. I was just listening to what the corners were saying then. Here we go. Just simulated it on UFC 3 and Nelson submitted Edwards with a rear naked choke late into the second. Well, it was all Edwards in the first. Both guys in the middle, just touching gloves, feeling each other out. Gunnar Nelson going for a head kick. Edwards firing back with a head kick as well. They're just showing the significant strikes. You can see them on screen. 18-3. Gunnar Nelson charging forward, swing and a miss with his right. He's on the outside. Edwards occupying the centre of the octagon. Coming in again for a kick. Nothing landing. Edwards would love a round similar to that first. They lock up in the centre, in the clinch. Knees to the midsection. Any of them bleeding yet? No, no blood yet. We've not had the strikes, in all fairness. Those significant strikes from Edwards have all been in the takedown. It's been ground and pound. And nothing really forceful enough to open Gunnar Nelson up with. Bit of distance between them now. Both on their feet. Gunnar Nelson driving Edwards back in the clinch. Nelson going to look for a takedown here. Fires a knee in. Shot to the midsection. Shot to the head from Edwards. Both guys back into the centre. Just hitting reset here. We're past the halfway point in this second. Nothing really of note. Certainly nothing compared to what was quite a dramatic first round. I think Edwards is going to be the happier here. Nelson driving Edwards against the cage again. Fires shot into the body. Leon Edwards just taking a little bit of punishment. Knee to the midsection. He throws a knee back though. They're trading shots. Nelson on his feet. Leon Edwards. He's got a little bit of space. He's getting backed up again though. I think they're just kind of running this clock down. We've got a minute left. It's not been the best of rounds, this one. No blood. Very little in the way of shots coming in, although that was a nice little flurry from Gunnar Nelson. Which one looks more exhausted? Look about the same, dude. Edwards looks okay. They're in the clinch. Firing little body shots in. Knee to the body from Edwards. Nice right left from Edwards there. Just a smile on the face of Gunnar Nelson though. Oh, he drops him! Edwards drops Nelson! Hammer fists down! Big shots coming down from Edwards! Nelson needs to block! The ref's going to stop this! Unless Nelson gets him, grabs him, out of absolute desperation. Edwards all over Gunnar Nelson. Gunnar Nelson slow to get up to his feet. Wow, he's took punishment there. Gunnar Nelson has took punishment there. It was like a forearm. It's like a forearm smash that took him down. He didn't even see it coming. It's round like that. It's like a forearm smash. Takes him down. As soon as he goes down, he's absolutely out of it. He's dazed. These shots come firing down, and I think out of instinct, he grabs, brings in Edwards. And thankfully for him, there were seconds left in that round. Gunnar Nelson in a whole world of trouble. Whole world of trouble as we go into the third. O2 Arena absolutely going crazy. O2 Arena in London eating this fight up. I'd say this has been my fight of the night. It's been fascinating. We've seen some great moments. And Edwards is well up here. Well up. And don't forget, we've still got the main event to come. We are into the third. Edwards versus Nelson. Edwards well up in this contest. Gunnar Nelson's come out, though, looking all right in the third. He's occupying the middle ground. He's standing his ground. He's got Edwards pinned up against the cage. And again, look, pushing him back. Gunnar Nelson doing well. He's got Edwards up against the cage, but Gunnar Nelson needs a massive round here. Gunnar needs to make him tap or KO to win this. Edwards won 1 and 2. He absolutely did. I completely agree with Toxic there. Caroline asking, is it 5 rounds? It's not. It's 3. It's 3 rounds. Nelson trying to take Edwards down. Edwards, though, is quite comfortable. He's quite happy. Both guys back into the middle. Both guys hitting reset. We're halfway through this final round. Round number 3. Edwards versus Nelson. Edwards is well up here. And look at this. Nelson has dropped his hands now. Pushing back Edwards. I think Nelson knows he has got to go for this. He's got Edwards up against the cage. Edwards has to be careful. Spins him round, though, with ease, actually. Edwards spinning Nelson round with absolute ease, pinning him back up against that cage. He's trying to pick him up. He's trying to take him down. He does take him down, but Gunnar Nelson springs straight back up. Edwards has got round the back of Nelson. He can't quite get anything on. There's no shots being thrown. It's all running down that clock, though. If this goes to decision, it's Edwards's. Nice strike. Knee to the midsection from Edwards. Another forearm smash. Breaks the clinch. Both guys back into the center. One minute 20 here. No blood. Oh, big strike from Gunnar Nelson. Charged in with a right. And Edwards is down. Gunnar Nelson on top of Edwards. It wasn't a knockdown. Wow. Edwards is going to have to try and survive here. He's got Gunnar Nelson on top of him. He just ate a massive right. Gunnar Nelson knows he needs to finish this. Edwards is clinging on. I think Edwards is just trying to see this clock out. He's got 30 seconds to survive. This is tense stuff. Nelson needs the finish. Edwards needs to survive. Nelson is on top of Edwards. He's fired in a couple of shots. Edwards has got the clinch. He's holding on. I think it's too late. We're going to go to decision. And we do. Wow, it goes to decision. And honestly, that should be easily Edwards. But who knows? I mean, these judges have been watching different fights all night. So, who knows? Wow, what a fight. What a great fight. I think Edwards has got that. I know a lot of you surely think Edwards has got that as well. Absolutely fascinating contest. Gunnar Nelson really coming back to it right at the death. I think it was too little too late. Here we go. This should be Edwards. Just going to the decision. We're going to find out. Thompson against Pettis next week. As we said, if you are watching this and you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe because we are back next week. Thompson versus Pettis. Here we go. Judges. 29-28 Nelson. Edward, it's going to be split. Thank God. Leon Edwards wins by split decision. What are the judges doing? How was that not unanimous? Wow. Leon Edwards, I'm really pleased. Leon Edwards gets the victory. But it is split decision. Beats Nelson by split. Leon Edwards then, 7 win streak. Only Usman has more in the welterweight division with 10. These judges are so uneducated. I don't see how that's a split decision. For a second then, I really thought Gunnar Nelson was going to win that by decision. I thought Edwards was going to get robbed. Reyes. I'm really pleased for Edwards there. That's a big win for Edwards. I tell you what, he's not called out. He's not called out Till or Masvidal, but big win. Edwards beats Nelson by split decision. That brings us to the main event, guys. Darren Till against Jorge Masvidal. Dave Kirkwood saying he's on a tear. That's a really good point. We need former fighters to judge the fights. Fernando saying no doubt some of these judges have been paid off. There's been questionable decisions, really questionable decisions. But thankfully, that one at least went the way it should have. There's no way Gunnar Nelson had won that. Boxing judges. New York judges are the worst. Edwards deserves a shot, says Dave Kirkwood. Yeah? Yeah, I agree with that. Right, friends, it is time to flip over now because we are at the main event. We are at the big one. Darren Till, who is ranked 3rd against Jorge Masvidal. UK versus US. There's only one winner here. Darren Till. Darren Till is picking up the victory here. Definitely. Right, let's change the text at the top. As we see the Houses of Parliament. Till versus Masvidal. If you have just joined us, you can see all the winners going along below. The other big news, Michael Bisping has been announced for the UFC Hall of Fame. That is a big announcement. I don't think he knew. He was in the crowd and he looked surprised. He went around and thanked everyone. I mean, not everyone, but, you know, all the officials or the fighters that were around, backstage personnel. This was a big defeat that Darren Till had in his last fight against Woodley. And he said he was going to come back He's going to come back bigger and better. He certainly looks confident. He is huge as well. He's definitely going into this fight with a lot of advantages. He's the bigger guy. He's got the longer reach. He's got the better leg reach as well. They call him the gorilla. This is a big fight. This is a big, big fight. Darren Till versus Jorge Masvidal. What's great about this is two strikers, but the thing is, Till has got power and size. I believe he's the younger of the two fighters. He's got better kicks as well. Ground and pound game, I think, goes with Till also. Masvidal is probably better defensively than he is on the offense, and can struggle sometimes just to read the fight. Surely he's going to come into this prepared. He's a distance fighter. He's been out of the game for a while. I don't think there's going to be ring rust, but this is a fascinating fight. You know, Darren Till is going to want to prove that that loss to Woodley was a one-off. I hope he doesn't come into this too fired up. I hope he doesn't come into this and, like, throws the game plan out the window. This is a dangerous fight, but I really feel like a comfortable fight for Darren Till. I'm backing Till. Adam Rose is saying Bisping always holding it down for the UK. Absolutely. Are they walking out yet? They are just about to. This is the main event. Darren Till versus Jorge Masvidal. Here we go. Masvidal making his ring walk first. Masvidal has good boxing, very true. I don't think that he has got the power that Darren Till does, though. Both of these guys are great strikers. Make no mistake about it. I'm not taking anything away from Masvidal, but I don't think he's got the power that Darren Till has, and Darren Till is the bigger guy. Masvidal making his way out to the octagon. Big fight. Feels like a big fight. Masvidal is very instinctive fighter with a lot of experience. Till is young, hungry, and powerful. This makes for a good advice. Great comments there from Fernando. Totally agree. Totally agree. Seven first round finishes for Masvidal. 13 wins by knockout. He has got a 51.7% takedown accuracy. The UFC average, 38.4%. There we go. So he's well above UFC average for takedown accuracy. He's ranked 11th in the division. Darren Till, of course, ranks higher. He's ranked 3rd. Darren Till should be favourite here as well. I feel like if Darren Till is concentrated and he's on his game, he should get the job done here. It's in the UK. We said earlier, does that play a part? Could do. Could do. Masvidal in the octagon. Darren, thank you very much for the support, my friend. I really appreciate it. I actually didn't hear what music Masvidal came out to. Lights go off. Till making his entrance. I can't hear what music it is he's coming out to either. What I'm going to do is stay up till 7, 8 on Friday while watching Hall of Fame, and then watch Takeover. Yeah, do that, dude. I think, is it Sweet Caroline that Darren Till is coming out to? Here he comes. So focused. Throws his arms into the air. He is absorbing the love that is being shown to him. Darren Till is here. Yeah, that was a gutting defeat for him. He is desperate to be champion. Sweet Caroline. Yeah, I thought it was Sweet Caroline. Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum. He is so focused. The look on his face. Highest distance striking defense amongst active UFC welterweights. 10 wins by knockout. He's focused. He's firing up the crowd as well. He keeps calling for them to cheer a little bit louder. He's like, come on, come on. And they're not letting him down. Sweet Caroline. He takes a second before stepping into the octagon, just looks around, goes over, touches gloves with Masvidal. Never as a man enjoyed a walkout as much as Darren Till enjoyed that one. The gorilla running around the octagon. This has got a big fight feel. The crowd are right behind him. Cheers are raining down as he still calls for the crowd to be on their feet. Darren Till, 26. Masvidal, 34. Darren Till, 6 foot tall. Masvidal, 5'11". Darren Till, 74.5 reach. Only 74 for Masvidal. Darren Till is home. And he is winning this fight. Darren Till is my prediction. Referee in charge, Mark Goodard. Darren, the gorilla Till, what a beast. Wrestle with Andy says, such an awesome walkout. I agree. This is the fight. Actually, Gary Murphy, no, I don't think so. We've not seen Dana White. We've seen Michael Bisping. We've seen Ben Askren as well. He's been there. It's time! Who's the best out of CM Punk or Conor McGregor? There's no contest, dude. Boos raining down. Masvidal is the underdog. He's fighting out of Miami, Florida. These two, both great strikers. Could end with a ground and pound. Could end with a knockout. This is going to be an interesting fight. This is the main event. Big cheer. Minus 220 Till. He walks into the middle, throws his hand up into the air. Here we go, Till versus Masvidal. Current round, round one. as they step together. Touch gloves, and you can see the size difference. Darren Till is huge. Round 1, KO for Till, says Daniel. I don't know how Till's winning. I'm not sure I know how, if I'm being honest. Darren Till, the rising star. Wow! Charging straight in! Masvidal charged in and hit the quickest low blow I've ever seen. That was incredible. He went in for an oblique kick. Wow. I don't know, was that clever? Ah, drops him down! Darren Till drops Masvidal! He's not finished it though because he's up against the cage. This is incredible scenes. Masvidal starts with the quickest low blow in UFC history. In the restart, Darren Till drops Masvidal, jumps on top of him, and now they're down on the ground. Knee from Till, smile on the face of Masvidal. Look at this. Oh, he's firing some shots back. Leg kick from Masvidal misses. Both guys on their feet. One of the most explosive opening minutes I've ever seen. This is absolute madness. He goes in with a knee. Till grabs it. Masvidal goes down. Till on top. Till on top. This is absolute scenes at the moment. So Masvidal on his back, and he does escape, pushes Till back. Masvidal's got to be careful here. Till has already shown the power he's got in those strikes. A couple of body shots from Masvidal. Darren Till taking his time here, just looking for an opening. Masvidal, as we said, quite good on the defense, not letting Till in. Lunging forward from Till, couple of minutes in. This, of course, is a 5-round contest. Long way to go. Masvidal looking for a takedown. That was clever from Masvidal. He was trying to take him down. Whilst taking him down, he's firing shots in around the top. Oh, Darren Till with a left down the middle. And you can tell that Masvidal tasted that as it came straight down. He felt that one. And again, another one getting through. I feel like Darren Till is up on this. Masvidal, though, has definitely got more of the significant strikes, but make no mistake about it, Till has done more of the damage. I wouldn't trust these judges, though. Till, probably best to get a decision, a ref decision or a knockout. He doesn't want this to go to the judges. Couple more shots getting through from Till. Still says only 3 significant strikes. I swear he's had more. He's at 1 minute and 20. As we said, this is the main event. Darren Till from the UK versus Masvidal from the US. Oh, Masvidal Masvidal charging forward with a beautiful left-right combo. Some big shots from Masvidal. And they are getting through. Yeah, Masvidal, big smile on his face. Darren Till needs to use some of that power. Masvidal has done a fantastic job getting back into this fight. Only 30 seconds left. Tough one to call. Really tough one to call. I would have said Till had the more significant strikes, but Masvidal just had a couple then that got through. And he has had way more significant strikes. Couple, though, getting through from Till. Till has got Masvidal. Had him backed up against that cage. Into the final 6 seconds. I think both fighters will be happy with that first round. Both fighters will be feeling quite confident about that. Great round. Had a little bit of everything. Absolutely fascinating stuff. Let's see what they're saying to Masvidal. Can't make out what they're saying. They're saying to Till, you need to be a little bit smarter. Start moving his arms around. So I think they're going to look for a few more head kicks from Till. Great first round. I mean, Till is in a fight here. No two ways about it. Look at some of those combos. Lefts and rights coming in. I feel like they might give that to Masvidal, you know. Masvidal, big smile on his face. They come in, they touch gloves. We're into round 2. Cannot take your eyes off this. Out of nowhere, he dropped Masvidal in the first, and he's getting quite close, firing in a couple of little shots. Masvidal with a body kick back. Stepping forward. It's very hard to counter Darren Till. As he's stepping forward, he's coming forward with rights and lefts. He's not leaving much open. Timeout. I think there was, I think he got caught with the glove, Masvidal. Just, yeah, Masvidal, I think, got caught. I don't think there was anything in it. They've called the doctor in. They've just called a timeout. We're in a timeout. This is absolutely gripping stuff. This is the main event we were hoping for. Oh, nice! Masvidal in the start of a second goes for a shot. Till flinches and Masvidal takes him down. Till back up to his feet now. Till knows he's in a real fight here. Real fight. Masvidal has come to fight. Masvidal doing a fantastic job of silencing the crowd as well. The crowd are not cheering, chanting, going crazy. I think they're in a little bit of shock here because Till has really struggled to get his rhythm going. He's had a few things go through, but Masvidal, I would say, has got the upper hand here. Kick to the leg from Till. This is fascinating stuff. Till looking for an opening. Both guys on their feet in the centre. Swing and a miss from Masvidal. Couple of little jabs there from Masvidal. He was just jabbing with the left, trying to find an opening for the right, but the right couldn't get through. Till really needs to look to throw something here. Halfway into the second round. Kick from Masvidal. I'd say Till is controlling this better. It's tough. Masvidal is tough to break down. Couple of strikes. They're just trading shots. Oof, nice jab from Till. Gets through the middle. Oh, big left. Gets through as well. Masvidal talking trash. Back to Darren Till. 2 minutes left of this second round. Both guys in the middle. Ah, big strike. The ref calls it. Masvidal wins. Masvidal wins. Masvidal knocks out Darren Till. Wow. Till is still down. Masvidal wins. High drama. Massive knockout. Till is still out. Till is still out. It's a massive left. And he hits him as he's falling down as well. Wow, that is such a vicious knockout. That is a vicious, vicious knockout. Masvidal. I am stunned. I am absolutely stunned. Masvidal wins. Beats Till by KO. Wow, what a left. What a left. I can't believe it. I did not think Masvidal was winning that. No way did I think he was winning that. Wow. Sweet Caroline knocked out. I really feel for Till. I don't know where Till's going to go after here. That's two big losses he has suffered in a row. We're going to hear from him, but I don't know where he goes after here. Let's see if he's all right as well. I mean, we've just been to commercial break. He's up. He got absolutely sparked out. It was a heavy, heavy knockout. You won't hear from Till. I don't think they talk to competitors that have been knocked out that badly. Jorge Masvidal. 3 minutes, 5 seconds into round 2. Unreal. Askren versus Masvidal. I would love to see that. I wanna see if he calls out Askren. We know Askren's there. Yeah, it happened. Hey, nothing but respect. I'm here in England, and Masvidal just battered Darren Till. That knockout. Masvidal saying he's a young wolf, but Darren Till will be a tiger one day. That's classy from Masvidal. Nothing but respect for Masvidal. He won that. Absolutely. He wants the belt. Who is Askren calling out? Askren's not called anyone out. I've not heard who he's mentioned. Askren's there. Look at that. They're showing replays of it. It's absolutely brutal. If you've not seen the fight, keep an eye out for the highlights of it, because it is a stunning knockout. Masvidal says he's going nowhere. He's fighting for the belt this year. I don't know, was that fight of the night? It was a great fight. I'm still stunned. I'm still absolutely stunned. Askren is going to get the winner. Well, we know Askren's there, and we know he's just seen that. They're just showing a replay. Absolutely brutal. I love the woman. Can you see the woman that's ringside? I don't know who she is. Her face perfectly sums it up. She just stands up. She's like... I've never seen shock like it. Love it. Her face, her reaction was perfect. Big win. There is no 100% sure in MMA. True. Very true. I thought this was going to be comfortable for Darren Till. I thought he was the bigger guy. He had more power. He was focused. He'd been training hard for this. It was in the UK. He had the crowd firmly behind him. I mean, Masvidal had it all to do. Had it all to do. But he got it done. I mean, you have to give him credit. You have to give him absolute credit. Big, big fight. Big, big moment. Amazing. He should get a bonus for fight of the night or knockout of the night. He shocked London. Yeah, I don't know if it was fight of the night. I mean, the Leon Edwards Gunnar Nelson fight was fascinating. So I don't know if it was fight of the night. Knockout of the night. He's got to get something. It's a big moment. And a shock as well. Real shock. Till is still young. He will bounce back. It's two big, big defeats for Till, though. Too big. I mean, that is Woodley and Masvidal that he has come up short against. And it's hard to know where Till's going to go from here. He's still got plenty of time. And you're absolutely right. He can bounce back, but it's going to be a longer road now. And it's going to be harder work. Just crazy. Absolutely crazy scenes. We knew this was going to be a very close card. And it has absolutely gone that way. I did not predict that, though. Masvidal beaten Till by KO. If you have just joined us, you can see the winners of all of the fights tonight. streaming along the bottom, scrolling along the bottom. Masvidal beats Till by KO. We've got all the winners along the bottom as well. And, of course, the massive news. Michael Bisping goes into the UFC Hall of Fame. That is huge. That is huge. What a performance. Can't wait to do a reaction video to this. It's too big of a weight cut. He drains himself too much. Till needs to move up. Jorge just became a problem for the welterweight division. Shoot Your Guns said he knocked his head off. Just like he said. True. True, true, true. Take nothing away from Masvidal. You absolutely can't. That knockout was stunning. It was stunning. Scotty2 Hockey says, congrats to Bisping. Caroline Howe, thank you so much for joining us as well. Really do appreciate it. Would that shot knock out Till at 185? Dana be crying right now. Yeah, that's probably true. Till was a real exciting up-and-comer, and this is a real setback. This is a big, big setback. Guys, if you're watching this, if you enjoyed this stream, hit that subscribe because we are back next week. We're back next week for the next UFC Fight Night. This was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this card. And that was an explosive main... I mean, I'm gutted. As an Englishman, I'm gutted for Darren Till. But he's just going to have to do it the hard way now. Take nothing away from Masvidal. He absolutely, absolutely deserved it. That knockout was incredible. Found you by complete accident, but stayed and realised you are a beast at this. I have just hit the subscribe. You're a photographer, Harry. Thank you so much for the support, dude. Really appreciate it. Jamison, was it I saw? Thank you very much. Really, really do appreciate all of the support, guys. Really, really do. And guys, that's it. Not really much to stick around for. We know all the results. We saw all of the action. Again, thank you to everyone that joined us. I really do appreciate it. We live stream WWE on a Monday, Tuesday. But of course, for you UFC fans, we will be back next weekend for the next fight night. Hopefully, it's just half as good as what we saw tonight. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.